On June 30th of this year in Atlanta, Georgia, tragedy struck on the 6th floor of a sealed high-rise. Most of the footage you will see was shot by local camera people as the desperate events of that summer morning unfolded.
Yes, we have a fire on 1710 Peachtree Street, northwest in Buckhead. There are people trapped in the building.
What floor is it on?
We can't tell. They're throwing things out the windows.
We're on the way.
The first call for help came in at 10:30 a.m. There would be 20 more.
Engine 49, signal 10, 17.2 feet. I heavy smoke on the 8th floor of a 12-story high-rise.
On the front room?
Hi, and you have a fire on 1718 Peachtree Street?
Yes, sir, we have that. We're on the way.
We have an ambulance, too, we need desperately. Everybody's jumped.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Rescue 15 to Metro. We need an ambulance on us. As soon as possible, we got a person that jumped out of the window. Injured.
A chain of 4 electrical explosions in a 10-story office building had set off a fire. Dozens of people on the 6th floor were trapped almost immediately.
When I seen those people in that window, I knew what they were going through, because it's very easy to panic. When you're breathing, you can't get air, and you see all this clear air out there, it's the one way to get it, and that's to jump.
Michael Blackman was in an office on the south side of the building.
It was such a cold, stark realization all of a sudden that we're trapped, and there's no way out. And I think we all the people I was with, we all thought we were dead. I just picked up the chair my chair from my desk and threw it through the glass. Several of us were there at the window, gasping for air. One of the women, Cassandra, apparently didn't have any more oxygen in her lungs, and I guess the natural response is to get to where there's oxygen, and so she climbed out as though she were trying to climb out on a ledge, but there was really no ledge there, and she fell. None of us saw it coming, or certainly someone would have tried to stop her.
I felt fright, you know, for them and plus for myself, and not knowing what state of mind they were in at that time after seeing one of their co-workers plunge to the ground.
I remember stopping about a third of the way down and just holding on tight and taking a big gulp of air, and it was real sweet. But of course, at that point, we didn't know that any others had found a way to get out, so it was still a pretty black moment.
This was a 5-alarm fire. It involved 15 engines, 9 truck companies, 4 command teams, 4 rescues, our squad unit, air unit, total 134 men on the scene at one time. We've seen mass casualty incidents that were not of this magnitude. On a scale of 1 to 10, this was a 10.
The last person brought out of the hole that Michael Blackman had broken in the side of the building was Eudora Rogers.
We knew that she was unconscious when we brought her out, but we didn't realize, you know, we didn't know how bad she was. We knew that we had to get her out. On the way down the ladder, I mean, it was something that I had never experienced anything like that before in my life. I had never, you know, did any kind of a rescue like that. It seemed like every time I looked behind me, I had just that much further to go. I don't know, I just felt a closeness to her. I really did.
I had seen them bring Eudora out, and I knew she didn't look good. I didn't know if she was alive or not at that point. There was no question in my mind, but that if she was alive, she was in very serious condition.
Eudora was revived at the scene, but died 3 days later in the hospital, a victim, like most fire fatalities, of smoke and toxic gases.